In this video, I'm going to tell you 2 simple ways that are scientifically based that are going to help you save your teeth. I'm Connor, I'm a dentist, and I've been a dentist for the last 10 years, and I make videos here on YouTube to help people who want to learn more about their teeth and how they can best look after them so they can stay smiling for longer. So let's get straight into it. The first thing I will say about this video is that these are extra things that you can do. You still have to be brushing your teeth, you still have to be flossing your teeth. Those are the best things that you can do. If you're brushing your teeth twice a day, flossing them, and making sure you're going to see your dentist at least once a year, maybe twice for some people, but these are extra things that might help you stop getting a few extra cavities, help stop your gum disease, and make your teeth a lot healthier. And the first thing that I want to talk about is xylitol. Xylitol is something that's been around for a long time, and it's a sugar replacement. So people can use it in their tea, they can use it in their coffee, they can use it whenever they bake things. But essentially what xylitol does is it replaces sugar, and the bacteria that in your mouth that cause tooth decay, they will try and eat the xylitol the same way that they eat sugar, but they're unable to metabolize it. So what that means is that whenever the bacteria normally eats sugar, it'll produce acid as a result, but whenever the bacteria eats xylitol, it's not able to produce that acid. And over time, the population of the bacteria will go down. They'll start to die off because they don't have as much food. Xylitol has a second effect as well in our mouth, because if you have xylitol as a chewing gum, then that act of chewing something, and something that's also flavored, does something very important in our mouth, and it causes us to produce saliva. And saliva is the most powerful tool that we have to help us fight dental disease. Saliva helps promote remineralization in our mouth, and xylitol helps encourage more saliva, so it's helping remineralization that are going to stop cavities from forming. So how should we use xylitol, and how do we incorporate it into our normal routine? Xylitol can come in a few different ways. You can get xylitol like this, that's just pure xylitol, and you can use that to, add to your coffee, add to your tea, replace sugar in your daily life. The other thing is chewing gum. Sugar-free chewing gum. That works because you can have some chewing gum after you have a meal. That will start to stimulate saliva. It'll also start to remove food particles from your mouth as well. It'll get caught up in the chewing gum. You can chew that for 15 to 20 minutes, and that will help neutralize the pH in your mouth and have some xylitol there so that the bacteria aren't directly eating the sugar as well. An important extra note about xylitol is that it can have a few other effects on your body. The main one being that it can start to have a laxative effect if you're eating too much of it. The other thing that I noticed personally whenever I started using xylitol was that because I used it in a chewing gum, if I was chewing a lot, it would actually start to hurt my jaw. So if you're someone that has TMJ problems or TMD, maybe it might be best to consider xylitol in an alternative form. The other thing to note with xylitol is that if you have any animals or any pets at home, particularly dogs, xylitol is toxic to them. So make sure you have it hidden away out of sight, that no dog or animal is going to get the xylitol. The second way that we can help save our teeth is by using something called Corsodyl, more specifically Chlorhexidine. Chlorhexidine is an antibacterial, and it will help kill any bacteria that's in your mouth. Traditionally, Corsodyl is recommended for people who have gum disease because it helps reduce the inflammation and help prevent gum disease from getting worse. But we can also use it as a preventative for dental decay. One of the most common side effects with using Corsodyl is that it can cause staining on your teeth. So if you're using it long term, if you're using it all the time, it will start to stain up your teeth. You can avoid that by following this particular regime of using Corsodyl. So for every month, for 1 week in that month, if you use Corsodyl every night, for 1 minute, then that will significantly reduce the amount of risk that you have for developing dental disease. It's important to do it at nighttime because when we go to sleep, there's less saliva in our mouth. So that effect that the chlorhexidine is giving us is not being rinsed away by our saliva as well, and it's staying on the teeth. I will link in the description box below the scientific studies that I have used to help create this video. If you found this useful, YouTube thinks you might like this video as well, so give it a click and give it a watch. Otherwise, give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more videos.